Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is my old John Deere zero-turn radius mower. This is a 525E, I believe. The front weights are covering the markers. I think 525E. Anyway, my PTO finally gave up the ghost. It finally died, and the PTO is the push or pull to operate. This basically works your implement, but in the case of a mower, it turns on your blades because that's your primary implement. Pull it up, it goes on. Push down, it goes off. This stopped engaging the mower blades. So today I'm going to show you how to disconnect it and how to swap it out. The part is about $30 at a John Deere dealer. You can get a knockoff one for 10 or 15 or maybe 20 on Amazon. Probably do the same thing. But to get them out, this type of a controller you have to access from underneath. It's got little pinch clips on each side that once you pinch it, you'll be able to lift up this whole thing. And coming around, because I've got the bagging system, it's kind of hard to see, but underneath here there'll be a wire harness, and I'm going to try to feel it. Yeah, right there is the wire harness, and that just pulls straight out. So I'm going to pull that down. You have to wiggle it a little bit. There it goes. And now you can see in the middle there the switch itself, and I'm going to pinch on the thin part on both sides, not the wide part, and wiggle from the top. To do that, I'm going to get a tripod so I can use both hands. I'll need one underneath and one on top. It'd be easier without the bagging system, but it is what it is. So I'm on either side of this, or on this side and this side right now, and I'm feeling for a plastic moving piece, and I can feel it kind of pinch. There, we got the front up. See that? And on the back. There we go. So now it should just come straight out. That's it. I really highly suspect this is the problem because over the years this has started to slowly fail, and engaging the PTO has been difficult. So what I've been doing is lifting and kind of twisting, and I find a sweet spot, and that's honestly worked for over 2 seasons. But the other day I did about 15 minutes of the lawn, and I could not get this to re-engage after emptying the bagger. So time for a new one. If you want, you can use your multimeter, and there's other videos out there on the internet for that, to check the continuity, just to make sure that it's a switch, and the continuity when it's open, it should have good continuity. When you close, no continuity. But these are the plastic pieces that you pinch from the underside. Let's come back with the new one, and we'll reinstall it. Okay, it's a beautiful spring morning. It's a little bit later start than I wanted, but one of the dogs had a medical thing last night, so we had to take her to the vet at midnight. She's all right, we're home, but it's just a late start to the day. Getting close, and there it is. Finally made it to the John Deere store. And by the way, you can tell how good of a store it is by how many toys they have for the future big implement buyers. They didn't disappoint. There it is, $30. That's our new part, and it's always a good idea to take your old part just to double check everything's the same. Here's our new PTO switch. Carefully set this aside, and what do you know, they look really similar. Alright, so underneath, or from the top, I'm just going to push this back into place, and these clips will snap it into place. As I sit down, I want to read it this way, so this will be forward. Push it into place, we'll hear a click. It's in. And then underneath, we'll just reattach that cable. Other things I did off camera is I cleaned the cables underneath with this electronic cleaner. I think this is $6, maybe $10, but I've had this can for probably 5 years and I use it every 6 months or so on a project. So it's stable, it's on the shelf, and it works fantastic. I'll stick a link in the description on this, but let's connect it back on the bottom. Just reverse the steps. It only goes on one way, and there it is. Cable's hooked up. Now we just need to test it. Okay, the part is already in place. Let's start it up to see if it actually starts the implement it's supposed to. Sweet, so that's how easy it is to change a PTO switch. Just have to pinch it, pull it out, disconnect it, clean the leads if you'd like I did, and put the new one back in, and you are ready to get back to lawn work. I'll stick a link on where you can buy a PTO switch online. I'll stick a link down there as well for the electronics cleaner, because I think that's worth it. If you think this video helped you, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.